Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm here to talk about this one stock in particular that I think is a masterpiece. If you guys do watch my channel, you know that I very much enjoy this stock. I think that it is very good time to invest in this company. They're doing a lot of things right, and let's get right into the video. If you guys do enjoy this, be sure to like, also subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. We're nearing 600 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. Let's get right into it. The stock that we're here to talk about today is SoFi, ticker symbol SOFI. This is SoFi Technologies. I'm currently up 252% on the stock. We're at $1,218, so I only put in $500. I'm up 1,200. That's what investing in a great company can do. We see SoFi's market cap is 35. Their PE ratio is high, but that's to be expected. This is a very competitive company. Their advantage over the other companies in their space is very prominent, and we see that with Anthony Noto. He's been doing a very good job. Amazing CEO. This is one of those companies you're investing in for the CEO. You're investing in this company obviously for the business model. They're beating earnings like it's nothing, quarter over quarter. It's just no problem for them to beat earnings. It's just amazing. But what I wanted to talk about is they only have 5,000 employees. It's interesting. They have no physical locations. These other companies in their space, we see SoFi also has a market cap of 35 billion and a PE ratio of 60. Wells Fargo, how many employees do they have? 217,000. So about more than 43 times SoFi's number of employees. They pay long-term leases on a lot of their locations across the world. This is cutting their top line. They have more employees. Their top line, it's just getting cut to shreds with all of these, salaries that they're paying out, all these long-term leases they're paying out. Their PE ratio is 14. They do not have a competitive advantage. While they've actually been doing surprisingly good this year for some reason, and they do also pay a dividend, which I don't like to see. I like that SoFi is purely a growth company. Their market cap's almost 300 billion, so they're way more established than SoFi to have a $300 billion market cap and a 15 PE ratio. They're definitely more established in the banking space, but I do think that SoFi is doing everything right, and these companies they're not gonna go out of business because they're banks, but they're gonna be much less sought after, especially as stocks and trading pieces. I think the SoFi is a masterpiece of a company. They're doing everything right. We'll go into their earnings report in a second. Their slideshow, all of their financials look great. Their growth is off the charts, and they're sustaining these high growth rates. It's just like a bubble that seems like it's not going to pop. It's almost like, dare I say, Palantir. But we see Chase right here, 317,000 employees, 100,000 more than Wells Fargo. Their market cap is 860 billion, and their PE ratio is 16, and they are paying a dividend. So they don't have that competitive advantage over other banks like SoFi has, and they're very established. They have a big presence in the banking space, the biggest presence in the banking space, and SoFi does not. SoFi is still gaining market share. But I think through SoFi gaining market share, they're going to be bigger than both of these banks one day because they don't pay leases for locations. They have no physical locations besides their headquarters. So they don't have any overhead. Really, it's just their employees that they do have who get paid well, but there's not many of them, so it's really not that big of a deal. And everyone that, these banks are going after a certain generation. They're going after the boomers, the baby boomers, the people that want to go to the bank and cash their check, because if they close all their bank tellers, if you've been inside a Chase or Wells Fargo, they're trying to cut people working there. There's maybe 3 or 4 people working. Everyone's mad. Everyone's waiting in line, and it's just not a good thing. So they're trying to cut those things out, and while they're doing that, SoFi is over here thriving. They don't have any of that. They don't have to pay any of that. They're attracting the younger generation whose net worth is going to go faster over time. Just a great thing to see out of a company. So enough of that. Let's go into the investor presentation, their earnings slideshow. This is for Q2 of 2025. You guys can read through this if you want. They have launched new products, which is great to see. I'm not too worried about that, but then also durable growth and strong returns. We're going to get into that right now. We see this is their app. Very sleek, very nice interface on that. Reminds me of Robinhood, one of the best interfaces in the app world. Compounding annual growth rate of 51% on their members increasing. 51%. 51. Compounding annual growth rate. Their year-over-year growth is 34% on members increasing. Amazing. And then their compounding annual growth rate on products, 53%. Also love to see that. Durable growth. So this is sustainable. Diversified business model is built to provide strong growth through different environments. So long term. SoFi is looking at the long term because these growth rates are insane. But while they're increasing their year over year growth like this, 52%, 35, 26, 44, 2025 guidance is through the roof on adjusted net revenue. Their EBITDA, their margins are increasing, 29% margins compared to 26, 21, and 9. So they're getting more established. They know what they're doing. Their income is increasing because their margins are increasing with their revenue increasing. I mean, this company is doing a lot right. Their adjusted net revenue, they have diversified revenue, which is also great to see. This is year over year growth of 74%, year over year growth of 72% on fee based revenue. Fee based revenue isn't going to stop anytime soon. That's a news flash right there. That's just going to keep going up. And the year over year growth is in the 70s. Oh my gosh, this company keeps up that, then it's pretty insane. You see the fee based revenue is creeping up right here. I think it's going to keep doing that. That's how it is with these banks. And then we go down here, adjusted earnings per share, obviously increasing very nicely right there. We see their tangible book value obviously increasing as well, with this company becoming more and more valuable. If we keep going down here, we see their lending segment doing better, lending orientations. We see their personal loan credit performance. Look at that. Just wow. Technology platform, not too worried about that. They have their app, which is amazing. The interface is awesome. I wanted to go down. Oh yeah, the guidance. So look at how well they're doing. Their 2024 actual, and then their 2025 guidance updated. We see that they're actually updated their guidance to 30% instead of 24 to 27. So from a low point, now it's at, this is what they think is going to happen. And there could be sandbagging it still. But they thought 24%, it's up 6% from that. This is up 1%, this is up 2%. I mean, you cannot complain about these growth rates that SoFi has. It's really like, why would you not invest in this company? And then we look at the metrics here. We already kind of went through this, but just all those in number form. But I mean, it's just, there's a lot of reasons that I would invest in SoFi right now. I think that it's a great company with a great product. There's not anyone doing it like SoFi. Just really great company built with a great CEO. And I think that there's no reason to sell this company either, because that's another part I wanted to, kind of highlight in this video, is that we see SoFi right here. Its all-time high before this run-up right here was $25. It's sitting at $29.85 right now with a 52-week high of $30.30. A lot of people would see this right here and be scared to invest, which I totally understand. That totally makes sense. It's a very expensive stock for, compared to its price long-term. But it's not expensive. I mean, with their business model and their growth rates and the numbers that they're producing, this is a fairly priced stock. This is one that I feel comfortable buying at a price like this. And if you look at this stock price chart, this very much reminds me of Palantir Technologies, which is a $178 stock, which, was once trading for around $6. You can do the math on that, but if you bought Palantir at $6, you're probably pretty happy right now. So Palantir, what they did is they spiked off IPO, exactly what SoFi did, and then they dropped. Their growth rates slowed. They were getting their footing. They dropped all the way to $6. They got back to that IPO price, right around here when they spiked at IPO. Then they kept increasing. They went right past that, and then it did not slow down anytime soon. I'd say SoFi is at this point in the cycle right here, where Palantir hit $41, and Palantir has, continued to more than 4x that. So I think SoFi 4xing from here is not a crazy thing. I think that that's very likely to happen. I think that that's going to happen very fast as well. Excuse me. I think that that's going to happen very fast. I think that where Palantir is right here, you see this was in late December of 2024. We'll call it beginning of 2025. 9 months at 4x. So I think that you do need to get into SoFi right now if you do want to get in. I think there's not much time left before it does really just start taking off like that, because the price increases 10% from $30, then it's a $33 stock. If it increases 10% from $20, it's a $22 stock. So I mean, you can do the math there, but I mean, now you need to get into SoFi because the percentages are going to keep going up. The price is going to go up higher and higher based on those percentages. And I think that their PE ratio is high, but it's deserved. This company, the numbers they're producing, I mean, just take a look at this, the first couple slides. I mean, they know what they're doing in their earnings presentation. These are hard numbers to beat. Growing your members by 51%. These are people that are staying in your platform. You know how hard it is? Or not hard, but I mean, it's just very involved to make a bank account. You have to really want it to make a bank account with somewhere, and you're probably not going to make it with anywhere else because it was so hard to make it with that one place. You're so set in stone. That's growing 51% year over year. These are people that they're keeping in their system. They're probably going to bank with them until they die. Unless some major event happens, their kids are probably going to bank with them as well. They're building long-term customers. There's no reason for them to leave. SoFi's offering great bonuses, great APR. They have great benefits also as well. there's no reason for them to leave. And the thing is, the way that your net worth grows is with time. Young people gain net worth as they gain age because there's time. They're working a job, a salary job, who pays, X amount of dollars per year, which is through time. So there's a lot of things that SoFi is doing right. I think that you can't be scared to buy it. That's basically my main point in all of this explaining, is that you cannot be scared to buy SoFi at this price. Because I'll look at a stock and think, okay, I don't want to buy that stock. It's too expensive, but SoFi is not one of them. I mean, there are stocks in my portfolio where I could see where you'd make that argument. Like maybe on Celsius, you say, oh, I'm scared to buy Celsius. It's spiked from, just the beginning of this year, it was $25 stock. Now it's a $51 stock. But I mean, this was also once, an $82 stock. It was also once, if we go actually back a little less, you see it was a $95 stock. So this is, I mean, you can't be scared to invest in these companies as long as the product is great. Obviously, investing in it at a cheaper price kind of mitigates your risk significantly. But I mean, I don't think you're taking much risk with SoFi because of the promising future that the stock seems to have. I mean, they're hitting new all-time highs every single day. And yeah, I think that SoFi is a great company. I think they're doing great things, and you guys should invest in them. Pick up a few shares. I don't think it hurts. Yeah, doing very good with that one. So that's all I have for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy, be sure to smash that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel. Helps me out a lot. Appreciate you guys for watching. Going to be, posting more daily content about new stocks, new ETFs, update the portfolio, show you guys where I'm at. Looks like I'm going to hit 25K very soon here, hopefully 30K in the next couple of weeks. Going to deposit some money into here very soon. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy, be sure to leave that like, leave that subscribe. Also comment what kind of videos you guys want to see. Catch you in the next one. Peace.